Well, so.
That's just from me. Thank you. My name is Michael. I'm Laddie.
Hi, Michael.
Tell the truth, yeah? Don't start, is it? every time I do it. Anyway, welcome everybody to the West Country Convention. Convention. Don't start. Before we start, right? I've got to say, make a look nice before we start. Now, this ain't about me, because some people think it's just all about me. It's not about me. There's a guy in here who's celebrating 16 years this week, Frankie. Stop it. I'm going to get echoes in there. They give me grief, especially those two in the corner. But, freedom from active addiction is what we're on about, the promise on the pier. I'm going to break his anonymity, his spiritual anonymity. It's people like Frankie when I first came round who carried a message to me. And he's the one who told me what I needed to do to stay clean. Shut up and listen to what I'm saying. Listen, shut your mouth. Yeah? But he keep... I never thought, many moons ago when I first came to Western Supermarket, people get the privilege of going to treatment centres and with their chandeliers and with their chandeliers and there's admin and there's doctors and nurses and catering staff and lovely counsellors, and counsellors, people who are going to look after them, who's going to treat them and give them medication when you've got this thing called clucking. They give you this thing, you can have this and put it in your tummy, and you go in and go away. But where I went, it wasn't a treatment centre. It was rotten. Trust me. And I stayed clean from coming from this rotten place. I had enough. When I don't want to get emotional, when you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, the dance done, man. I'm going to talk like a Yardie, I'm going to talk like a Bristolian, I'm going to talk like a Cockney, and I'm going to talk like a whatever. So take a notice where I switch from language to language. Okay? So one minute I'm going to warm bread you next week. Hello, sir. Just take notice from me. I come down there and I was in trouble, man. I look in the room, there's loads of people who were banging trouble, because you weren't banging trouble, you wouldn't be in the room today. And there's only one person in this room who I smoke with. And that's sad. I come from St. Paul's, Bristol, there's only one person. And imagine how many people's out there still active. Imagine the people out there who don't know there's a promise that you can stop using. Careless what? And I came down here on the strength of, there's a guy, I'm not going to mention his name because he's not here, I'm not going to bring anonymity. He brought me down here. He brought me down here in 2006 and told me about recovery. Told me about treatment centre, but mine was a treatment centre, was a block. Told me about dry houses. Told me about the rooms. Told me this is what I need to do. And I listened to what he said, because my mum used to say, all who can't hear must feel. And I've been listening for years and years and years. I haven't been listening, man. I've been out there for 27 years on and off smoking. 27 years on and off smoking. No, it ain't working, but still doing it. Keep doing, promising this, promising that, promising this, promising that, and that's all lies, man. Because I want to get what I want to get. Because I'm selfish, self-centered, self-seeking to the bone. I don't care who you are, where you come from, how old you are, I'm no different from you. I don't care if you're 1 day in or you're 40 years in, I'm no different from you. I can pick up crap just like you. But I know what I need to do to take away from those demons, man. So when this guy told me to do what I got to do, I did it. I got on with it. Even if I didn't understand a word after you was saying, but he didn't come from Bristol. He ain't talking, there's no carrots and nothing coming out your mouth, you know what I mean? You were talking, you know what I mean, mate? You know what I mean? All that kind of gear. I didn't know. ducking and diving, talking about cadivers, delivers, kettles and sweatles and lessels, and I'm thinking, what are you on about? On your toes? You know, I put on the social media, cut the rug. I never said they that word ever until I listened to these copies. Cut the rug. Let's cut the rug. What, with the scissors? You mean cut the rug? So I come I get in the rooms, I get in here, and you know when people echo me, I know they love me. I know they love me because before my start, shit, there we go again. All the shares that come up here, did anybody get echoed? No. I come up here. Yeah, the guy who brought me down here and told me to do this stuff, he's at it, man. He's at it. Right now, in Plymouth, he's at it. He's in trouble. But he told me, it's like me saying, squid's horrible. And you say to me, how do you know? And I say, I don't know, but I know squid's horrible. That doesn't make sense. He's telling me to do this and I have to work this program to the best of my ability, but he ain't working it. And it hurts my heart, man. I don't know him only through the rooms. There's only one man I know here, I know for about 40 odd years. The rest of you I know through the rooms, man. So this is where I have to do this stuff. Not that I want to, I have to. But my life depends on me working the 12 steps of this program. Because if you don't work in the 12 steps, I don't know what you're working. Because I came in, listen. No, I'm not even going down that way. Not after you know my story, certain people know my story, but I came in, listen. Stinking, man. Smelling, man. When I mean I can't even walk. I still can't walk now, but still I couldn't walk. I came in, I said, in the ghetto, whichever the fuck the ghetto is, down in the trenches, yeah, they called it Cuba foot. Crack foot. You know when your foot is whiter than this? And when you touch it, yeah. But next time when I'm half a 6, I'm not crack foot then. I'm running. This is how bad. This is why I said the promise is freedom from addiction. Yeah, that's active addiction around drugs. I got freedom around that gear. But you see the other gear, the feelings and emotion. I've got the freedom around that. Boy, I say like, no, that's a different ball game. You know, around the drugs, yeah, I can deal with that. What were you doing with the drugs? Yeah, but someone don't look at me. Like in early days, yeah, when I was going into rooms and I was hench. And I was hench. No. Where's my brethren? When I used to go gym? Yes. The man who's got his hand up there, yeah? I used to go gym. On the cross trainer. Yeah, no! Rowing machine. I had to pump the weights. I said, yeah, all these people said, I said, you never work like me. You were like me. I was hench. I used to eat dry toast, water. I was conscious of my health. Slim and a pack. I know what with a 6-pack. I'm not true. I teeth in my mouth. I teeth in my mouth. I teeth. Good. I look good. Back in them days, I was on it. I don't know what happened now. I don't know what happened now. So I'm after. No. I remember me and my sponsor was somewhere, I think I mentioned somewhere spiritual, remember somewhere on a journey, and the man said, I'm killing myself with a knife and fork. And I went, you what? He said, you want to stop eating rice? I said, you what? Are you mad? No, man, you live life, enjoy life. Listen, you're allowed to laugh. Like what this young lady said, listen. I'm starting yet. This is what freedom of massive addiction done to me. I'm still mad, people. Don't get this twisted. I'm mad. Because I could go, if, like, say, my cronies, you know, you can hear them in the corner. Yeah, You see them not. When they say something, and I could be on this wrong moment, what? I'm sensitive. I'm going to pack in NA's rubbish. I hate NA. My sponsor, I'm going to shoot him. Blah, blah, blah. Every all recovery bod, don't talk to me. They don't understand. Listen, you want to still carry on, and they have to restore me. They have to restore me. Let them say little words to me. They say, Mike, don't be so stupid. That's how stupid I was around taking drugs. I know whatever comes to my mind is going to come into my mind. I didn't have a second thought. Gone. So this is what freedom done again for me. I used to live, and I can say, because I'm not there, I used to live on Sunnyside Road number 69. Sunnyside Road number 69. Me and my bridge over there.
69.
When it was not that kind of 69. You're dirty, man. You're nasty son of a beast, man. Disgusting. Where did that fall? Anyway, I used to walk. This is when I was on it. And I was fit, 6-pack, eating dry toast and water. Remember? And I used to walk down this Kingston Road and walk down to the beach. I said, look up to you. I feel emotional when I think about it. Look up to you. I'm thinking, wow. They used to have a tractor come out and smooth out the sand. The sea's coming in. I'm on my own, man, and I'm praying. I'm thinking, look at that, man. There's no. Well, I haven't been on a Bournemouth yet, so there's no smashed up cars or sirens. Sorry about the Bournemouth. I didn't mean to slag on the Bournemouth. I didn't mean that. Anybody from the Bournemouth, take it back. But there's no smashed up car. It's all quiet. The seagulls they ain't shitting on me or nothing. It's all good. And I'm sitting there and walking down, and I'm thinking, I used to come to this place. I didn't even recognise nothing like this. When I was a little kid, or back in the day, we used to, you notice that when you go on excursions, no disrespect to black people, when you go on excursions, then you go to Pontypridd, South Sea, what's the other one? Barry Island, and here. And why do black people do this? I don't understand why they do this. They make pots, they bring pots of rice and peas, chicken, fried fish, dumpling, plantain. And if you remember the sandwich paste. Not the rotten. And we used to sit on that sand there, and that's what they call it, sandwich. But the sand go into the sand. What's this? So when I used to come here back in the day, black people, when I used to come here back in the day, I didn't recognise the pier, I didn't recognise none of this until when I came in 2006, I looked up over this end and I went, wow, I'm not smoking anymore. Wow, I've got a new lot of people here. Wow, I just started to cry on the beach, man. Every minute, every morning, 7 o'clock on the dot, to come down there and pray. I'm thinking, this is the life, man. But how am I going to maintain it? How am I going to keep this? You know what I mean? I could go, people used to go to they go nightclubs and all that night business, and people, and that's how it is. The 2006 crew, yeah? When we kept, listen, recovery, yeah? In Western was rotten. It was. Man was looking at this, look at your feet, see what size trainers you wear. What size? I was 38 back in the day. Chest, not weights, chest. Okay. And there's tobacco selling, Viagra selling, everything was selling. Everything. And then we started to get on the program. 2006 crew. Remember the crew, yeah? You know that. Without us, you wouldn't be here. So remember that. So keep quiet. Alright? So when we came in, that's a little joke. No, when we came in, recovery was on. There was recovery. That's a little joke. I was when we wrestled with that. It was also the recovery was on, and we heard a message. We heard a message. People said the suggested things. No, we heard a message. If you don't do this, that stuff when I'm walking on the beach, looking up, crying, seagulls and all up there, ain't happening. I'm going to go back to the madness. I didn't want to go back to St. Paul's. I was scared. That's the reason I come to Western Superman in the first place. I was banging trouble. I didn't come here singing up, yeah, coming to West London. No, yeah, what am I doing? Coming and seeing all these people talking this language. It's all right. It's all right. Women is all right. I'm right back. What's what? I want to go back to St. Paul's and celebrate them. What want to do? It's all right. It's all right. My first sponsor, yeah, he was here yesterday. I'm going to break it down in a minute. He took me as far as he could take me. Shut up. He took me as far as he could take me. I was catching him up. Let's get real now. Having a spiritual rating of results of these steps. Yeah? You have to go through the 12 steps. So my sponsor told me to stop. Ooh, when I look back, how dare you? I'm on fire. I'm looking and seeking approval. No, you're too good. Stop. What? I'm getting this. I'm understanding what I need to do. Stop. Why? You're catching me up. And that sort of like, it could have changed me. It could have done some damage to me. Because abandonment and rejection is a big thing, man. So when someone says, a human being says, stop, and I'm looking up to this human being, okay. Looking back now, you're nuts. Nuts, man, because you could do damage. That's why it's imperative, it's important that the person you're looking has gone through the 12 steps. Because if you're going to go through the steps and he's telling you to stop because you're going too quick, he ain't God. He ain't a power, you hear that now, he ain't a power greater than yourself. He can't tell you what to do around this gate if you're on fire. Get on with it, man. I went through these steps because I don't want to go back out there. He said the steps are a solution to my problem. The problems I could never stop using. Me and my brethren over there. I remember Minnie was out on the front line. We were in no Grove in the Road, St. Paul's, Inkerman pub, 7 o'clock in the morning on a Sunday. We smoking all day, all night. And he stopped getting psychosis. And he's looking on the floor. I said, where you going, brethren? Now, this is 7 o'clock in the morning. There's no one around, you know. There's no traffic, nothing. He's looking on the floor. So what are you doing? He's like, it's a settee. What settee? In the middle of the floor, you know. He's like this. I'm going to go to sleep, Mike. Go sleep where? Psychosis up. I'm seeing people around corners where I can't even see. There's police. I swear there's police around there. And no disrespect to white people again. No disrespect to white people. Any white person who's down the front line at 7 o'clock in the morning, you're no bill, mate. You're bill, mate. I don't care who you are. I'm paracat. I'm para. You know when you're smoking, you're like this. That's what you did. It's so I can see you around there. You're looking at me. I can see you around there. I don't want to go back to that, man. When I look at my hand, I think, what's that? What is that? Something growing. Something growing. And you start peak. And you start making tunnels. For what reason? Nothing there, you know. Like, listen, I had carrots, cauliflower, cabbage, potatoes growing on me, you know. The dirt was so powerful, it grew vegetables. And you think, I want to go back to that. Is where the freedom come again. Because I come in here, right, and I did this. This is what I did. From these lot there, and this man over there, and my sponsor is in the room, they told me, if you don't do this, and this is going to be harsh for you lot, if you don't do this, you're going to die. You are going to die. Not that kind of die. Not that kind of... There's always one, ain't there? No. There's always one. I know I'm going to flipping die. I don't die from the disease of addiction. I don't want to die from smoking. I don't want to have a needle under my hand. I don't be smoking from my art bus like I'm bridging the other day on this number one. Smoke this number one. Hey, art bus. He's on the floor like this. I don't want to be dead like that. I'm going to die. Yes, I know I'm going to die. I'm enjoying my life. But through drugs? Nah. My daughter thought I died in a crack house. She's still doing counselling now because of that behaviour, what I did. And I got to live with that. It's a serious thing, this, you know. This ain't no game, you know. This is like the common cold. You can't get bleaching powder for this. What is that? This I've got no stiff in me, I'm alright. If that was like that, no one would be in the room with it. No one would be here. It'd be empty. I'd be talking to myself. What's wrong talking to? What am I talking to? It's serious. It's a serious thing. Because this is the only thing that's worked for me. I don't know about you. Whatever you don't want to do, you can do. That's your business. I've been trying to get clean since 1984. When Cuba was Cuba. I don't know what you're saying. Listen, the newcomers that's coming in now, when they tell me about this stuff when it's made, I mean, what is that? He's been stamped on 20 million times. They even test it, yeah? And if it ain't what it is. The people are smoking, you listen, when you smoke, it stays still like this. You freeze, you now move, you're sweating. You say, who's that? Where am I? Who live here? I don't know my name. That's what you go up with. This is what happens when you smoke. You're like this. Oh, you get the guy to proper gear. The proper gear. And like, hey, what's going on? That's the proper gear. So what's going on? Listen, in 2019, we should be smoking drugs. Then you know there's a solution. The 12-step program. Sorry, I'm gone. Bring it back. Right. In 2019, we should not be smoking drugs because it feels so rubbish, man. That's what I'm hearing. This is what I'm hearing. There's rubbish. There's moo moo, rah rah, gee gee, sa sa. They're not called crack or heroin anymore, or Colesberg or Heineken. It's a mad speckled dick, speckled hen. They've got lemon and strawberry in it. Now, what's all that about, man? Let's give that Corona number 60, 64 with a dash of lime. I'm nice. So I come in here, and I come in here and I did this, and I haven't used since. And it says, and I got literature. You notice? And a good air. Mikey comes on it, you know. I'm mad. When addicts experience the message of recovery, we find healing from our suffering. No matter what cause, we can live drug-free, establish a new life. That is our message. This is the promise. That an addict, any addict, can stop using drugs, lose the desire to use, and find a new way to live. Trust me, quickly. Yeah. Trust me, quickly. Wow. I see, listen, I got sense today, right? You know what? I want to come dancing. I can cut a rug. I'm bad dancer. I'm bad as dancing. And the truth there. But good, eh? Yeah, me do. No, I'm not good. You're wicked, I'm bad. All right. No, we could dance. I could dance, yeah? My knees, man. I'm getting old, man. I put a bit extra. I'm bad in trouble. Listen. And I see you lot cutting the rug in there. I see people dancing. Yeah, you know, better than him. And you see everybody's in there, they're doing their boogieing away, they're doing their thing, and I think, go on, look at that. Not one drink, not one drug. And everything. I see little kids dancing. Now, I used to abandon my kids, let alone watch them dancing. So what I seen going on, that's the freedom. So I have to do this. I have to believe, this is another thing, what people get misconstrued about it, or gets a bit unhappy about it. I believe in a power. And that power restored me to sanity. But when I come in here, I was going mad. And the way you come in here, you didn't come in the way I come in, because I was still mad. People said, why do you take beer? No. I smoke crack. And crack only. And they look at me strange. Well, look, when you were gouging, I was robbing you. So who's the stupid one? I make sure my eyes are like this. I'm looking. And as soon as you got this, say, yeah, we catch you now. Come here. Yeah? Yeah? So, I come in here in trouble. So that power, I had to admit that I was banging trouble. I had to admit that something internally was wrong with me. I had to believe in that power greater than myself that restored me. Imagine I came in the room and everybody was running out of the room and I said, where are you going? Relapse. Everybody. You think I'm going to stay here? So I see people sticking around. There's loads of people around here from Bristol, from London, from Birmingham, Ireland. Whoa. And Ireland. Ireland, yeah. Sorry. Wow, I just get affirmation just now and I just got ruined. Anyway, people showing me that it's possible to stay clean in the rooms. There's people showing me that if you do this here, you'll never have to use again. When I should quote the paragraph 79 in our basic text, recovery and relapse, that we've never seen a person who lives the Narcotics Anonymous program relapse. People say you're too arrogant. Well, that's the person who's 29 years in. That's the person who's 16 years in. That's the person who's 14 years in. That's the person who's 2 years in. That's the person 9 months in. That's the person who got 1 day. Is that arrogant? You could live this program. Live it. Live it to the best of your ability. And you never have to use it again. I have to go to meetings for the rest of my life. I've got to take my metformin tablets. I'm a diabetes for the rest of my life. Same with the meetings. Because I want freedom from active addiction. I don't want to activate. It comes in my head, bam, let's go. No, I don't want to do that. I keep close to the fellowship. I get close to my sponsor. I keep close to my pals. I keep close to them. I phone them. I text them. If I can't phone them, I text them every morning to know we're still there. We're for each other. Because it's in the middle we got to be in, you know. Not on the outskirts. Not on your mobile phone. Not ridiculing people. Never shoot the messenger. Don't shoot the messenger, man. I'm just getting a day clean like everybody else. I woke up to say I'm alive. I'm here. I'm present. I'm trying to get a day just like you. Respect me for that, man. And I believe in that power. I believe in that power. Because it came into the rooms and I found recovery and I love the recovery. I was first in the fellowship, you know. Imagine how deluded is that. No disrespect to the fellowship, because without the fellowship we wouldn't be here. But I was in the fellowship. And my sponsor said the first one, I said, what are you doing here? I said, really? He said, but you're Narcotics Anonymous. You're smoking crack. You weren't drinking no vodka or brandy or nothing like that. You were in there for crack. I said, yeah, so get in there. Okay. I didn't know. I did not know. I needed guidance. And he showed me what I needed to do. And I kept doing it and doing it and doing it. And the thing what made my family loved me for what I do. But no disrespect to anybody in here. But the cleaner you get, the harder it is. Yeah. It is hard, man. Because you walk in here, you walk the walk here, you do, and then you say one word wrong. Just say boo. Just say boo. Oh, look at Amy. I thought it was spiritual. He said boo. It's true, right? But you see, you try your best. You try to help. When you help someone, like me and my banter like dirt. Banter all day long, and they know the crew is what I banter with. But then people think they've got the license. Well, I didn't even know them. They even brought bread with them. Gave them a cup of tea. They didn't even know their name. And they think they have license to come up to you and say, oh, I said, whoa. Don't get this twisted. Don't get this, listen, you don't know me, I don't know mine, you know. I can catch one the wrong day, you know. Don't get it twisted, because we are recover. Remember, in the book it says we do recover. But we're still recovering from the helpless state of mind around our feelings and emotions. Mine on the wrong day, you know. I'm like walking spiritual, walking on my own business, and someone said the wrong thing. I said, "Who are you talking to?" Mine, you know. And then I start switching to Yardy for, you know, me, you know, me kill your blood and all that kind of madness. But listen. When I come up here, I was a bit wary. I got my look crew there. This time wasn't say the G word and all that kind of stuff. And why should I say the G word? But let me tell you something. Come on. If you don't want to hear the G word, right, or don't want to see the G word, right, don't read the basic text. Don't read it. Me read the basic text. I read it every day, without fail. God is mentioned 98 times in the first 106 pages of the basic text. 92 then. There's always one it. It's just one then, there's one of it. It's mentioned. It's what I believe in. It's what they said the God of understanding. I never understand God. Never, as long as I live. I never understand him. But there's certain things that happen in this world, I'm thinking, what? What? I know there's a God. I know there's a power. For me. Respect me for that. You know, yeah. Is it 5 minutes ready? I was leaving 40 minutes ago. I was leaving 40 minutes now. So I'm taking control, yeah? Yeah, 40 minutes I'm staying on for people. 40 minutes. But I have to, you see, no disrespect to anybody in the rooms or whatever, because everybody's got their own belief, and it gets them where they get them, they get a day clean, and they're happy, and it's blessed. I have to go other places. It says in our basic text, we seek out other things to boost our spirituality. You know, some people believe in the universe, some people believe in earth, the wind, the sun, the star, the moon, whatever. People believe in all that other gear. Fair play to you. As long as you get you clean, man. That's what we want, is to get clean. Remember I said, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired of being sick and tired. I don't smoke crack today. In my phone, I've got a lot of people on my phone who are dead. I'm not gonna spread out the names, man. They're dead. In my basic text, and I walk with it, there's a woman who she sent me this. Alright? It says, Mikey, 12 reasons to say thank you. She's dead. I'm not going to see her again. Ever. She couldn't get her head around this power. She couldn't get her head around this step 3 gear. She wanted control. And what she tried to control killed her. This ain't no game, people. It's a serious stuff that we have to deal with, yeah? Because at the end of the day, I'm in this recovery. I'm in the 12-step program. So, hey, what's going on there? Stop it. I'm in recovery. I'm in a 12-step program of Narcotics Anonymous. I'm going to leave no one kicking me out of here. Nobody. Even people want to go to ASC and moan about we talking about God. We should be talking about God. Good luck to you. You're idiot. Serious. You can't do that, stopping people for their belief. I'm not if mine wants to go into that area, if mine wants to go into that area, I'm not going to say, you mustn't go. Do what you got to do. Live life without the use of drugs. Trust me. Freedom from active addiction. Freedom. And this is, I'm going to end on this. I've only got 2 minutes. There we go. As a result, this is the promise. If you've got basic text, read it. Please. Read it. It's not there for show. Trust me. As a result of attending a few meetings, we begin to feel like we finally belong somewhere. In these meetings that we are introduced to the 12 steps of Narcotics Anonymous. We learn to work the steps in the order they are written and to use them, here's a trick word, on a daily basis. The steps are our solution. They are a survival kit. They are defense against addiction, which is a deadly disease. Our steps are the principles that make our recovery possible. I'm Michael, I'm not in.